What's up, everybody? Mark from RBI Breaks. It is 5:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are breaking a 2021 Topps Series 1 tin half case. It's a 2010 team break. It's eBay letter B. It's just for reference for our YouTube. We post all our videos to YouTube after the live video so that it's easier to find, etc., etc. I want to welcome everybody that's new to the group or new to one of our breaks, RBI Breaks. We concentrate solely on retail. We believe retail has the best value with these astronomical and crazy hobby prices. Retail seems to have the best value, and as you'll see through, if you look through some of our pictures and pages and posts, some of the hits are crazy in retail alone, let alone the value you get on the rest. We also do something a little bit different. We believe in flagship product. Flagship rookies outside of Bowman First are probably one of the most desirable rookies to have. So we picked 6 for Series 1 that we are going to be giving you in grade ready form. What I mean is the second it's pulled, it gets put in a penny sleeve and then in a gradable top, a card saver, and it will be the true definition of a pack fresh, case fresh, grade ready card. Those 6 players are Jo Adell, Alec Bohm, Dylan Carlson, Bobby Dalbec, Ryan Mountcastle, and Christian Pache. So anytime we pull any base of those cards, they'll immediately be put in the sleeve and put on in a gradable card saver. Finally, real quick, what you're looking at, your main screen is the break screen. That's where we're breaking the cards. Behind it, as we call the grandstand, that's where we're putting the hits during the break. On the top shelf, we'll be putting the flagship grade ready cards. In your upper right-hand corner, you have a product cam. That is a live cam. That is not a picture, so you will see where we're at in the break, what's left, etc., etc. And in the upper left-hand corner is the overhead cam, just so that everything stays on camera during the entire break. I'm going to do it. There's 6 teams with tins. It's everybody, to make this easily understood so everybody understands, all the cards are getting broken into the 30 teams. The teams that have the tins, in other words, the Mike Trout has 3 tins. The empty Mike Trout tins will go to the Angels, followed by the Ronald Acuna. Empty tins go to the Braves, etc., etc., etc. All the cards are going to be broken and split up into the break. So just so there's no confusion, the empty tins go to the teams that correspond with the player on the front, and that is on the eBay heading and explained in there, but just so we have some clarity on that. So I'm going to go across the board. We'll do 3, 3, 3. I'll do the first 4, have 3, and the last 2 have 4. I'll open up the tins, open up the packs, we'll stack them, go through, pull out our hits, continue that way, and if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, throw them up in the chat. I'll do my best to keep up with them, and here we go. We'll start off with Mr. Mike Trout. Let me adjust my lighting here so we can brighten it up here. A little too dark here. There we go. Indians and Royals. All right, Ron. If anybody is not familiar with the tins or hasn't broken a tin yet, it's basically exactly what it says, a tin with one pack of cards in it. 75 cards in the pack. Let's see how we're going to stack these. In the tins, the pull card is the exclusive Topps Chrome 70 years. So Topps, again, the only way you find that card is in the tins. So the 70 years of Topps have a Chrome card, one in every pack, tin. We actually did a Facebook member group and we broke half a case of tins. The second tin we opened out of what we of the tins. In the second tin, we hit a Juan Soto 70 years of Chrome Superfractor 101. So there are parallels of them. There are Superfractors because we pulled one, so there's only 69 Superfractors left because we took one off the board with Soto. If you want to see a picture of it, it's on our Facebook page. So there are some interesting hits to be pulled out of this. And again, you'll get 5 of the 52 papers and 1 of the 52 Chrome per pack. And that's the 52s are retail exclusive only. And as I rip one, I'll explain it. Hey John, how are you? Some Braves, you got it. Alright, we're going to stay at this pace for the first one just to give everybody a chance to see what's going on here. And good luck, everybody. We'll get into the first 3 tins right now. You'll see me call out cards, and I'll be putting them down aside. For instance, Kyle Lewis, second-year Cup card. These are cards that just don't go to the standard sorting table. They get sorted after the major sort. Just they are handled with a little bit of extra care. There's secondary rookies, some second-year cards, some rainbow foils. You'll see me as I call them out. They'll be then sorted in. After the major sort, some will be sleeved, some will be team bagged, etc., etc. So, for instance, Evan White for the Mariners goes on that pile. Luis Garcia for the Nationals goes on that pile. right. I always check the last card. There's a bad reflection there by the number because sometimes they put an advanced stats card there, which you can't tell the difference if they don't put it backwards, so I'll always look. These are the standard 86 inserts, and then this is the exclusive tin card, which does come in parallels. Andrew McCutchen for the Philadelphia Phillies. Again, these are chrome. I think they're more chrome refractor, if you ask me. They have a refractor sheen to them, and they do have parallels of them. But these are the only way that you're getting this card is through a tin. It's the only way it's being distributed. Then we have our 52 redos. Again, you get 5 paper and 1 chrome. The chrome is a nice card. 52 paper, Luis Robert. Here's the 52 chrome. Again, paper, chrome. One is chrome. Obviously, the other one is more of a dull finish. It's like a heritage card. 52 chrome, Javi Baez for the Cubs. Stars in Service, Albert Pujols for the Angels. All right. That should get everybody ready to go on how we're going to do this. If anybody's interested in some other breaks, the rest of the day into the evening, Luis Robert, second year Cup card. Breaking hanger case, well, 2 half case hangers tonight. One breaks at 8 p.m., the other one breaks at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then I'm breaking another half case of tins at 1 a.m. this evening. Evan White for the Mariners. Luis Garcia for the Nationals. Again, those auctions are live right now on eBay if you're interested in getting in. Looks like we have a green for the Padres, Mitch Moreland, number to 499. The 8 o'clock break for the hangers, the teams start ending at 6 p.m., so about 40 minutes the first team comes off the board, and they end up ending at 7, and we break at 8. So if interested, you got about 40 minutes left before the teams start coming off the board with that one. That is number 250 out of 499, Mitch Moreland green foil board. You got a gold for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette, Future Stars, numbered out of 2021. That is number 887 out of 2021. Nice gold Bichette. Rainbow foil, DJ LeMahieu. Nice 86 Evan White rookie. I'll go into this speech later as we hit more rookies. The 86s are harder to hit than you would think, just because of the deep checklist and the limit amount that they put into the packs. Our 70 years of catching too much light there on you. The chromes are highly refractive. 70 years of Topps chrome. Another Philly, Bryce Harper. Back-to-back Phillies. Our 52 papers, Casey Mize. Our 52 chrome, Bo Bichette. Our are 7 years of Topps paper. This is exactly the insert that they make of Chrome. So this is the paper version. Is the paper Lewis Robert. That'll be a nice Chrome card when it comes out. If it comes out, but it's in here. Yeah, it does look a little weird with the chrome in the older cards. I mean, they did a great job doing it, but it definitely. I mean, they're sharp looking cards. They look great. They did a great job making them. You got a red, looks like 52 parallel coming up. Again, the 52s also have parallels, the retail exclusive card. And for the Cubs, very nice red parallel, 52 chrome, Javi Baez. Get it top loaded, and we'll check out the number. I forget what red is out of. I know black is out of 20. Red parallel, 52 chrome, Javi Baez. This is out of 70. That is number, that light is terrible, reflection. That is number 5 of 70. So the red are numbered out of 70. Nice parallel for the Cubs. I think threw that one right in the middle, too. I mean, middle of the tin. That wasn't where the rest of the cards were. It's interesting. Thought it felt a little up front. Rainbow foil for the Rockies, John Gray. 86, Buster Posey. And then this is an 86, but it's part of the 70 years of Topps. Again, they took 70 different of their releases, put players on them, and did like a chrome refractor card of them, and just put them in the for the Expos, which is the Washington Nationals, Vladdy Sr. '52 paper, Evan White rookie, Joey Bart, 52 paper, 52 chrome, Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Die cut Brooks Robinson for the Orioles. And we got a Joe Adell flagship rookie. Again, immediately gets sleeved. Grab the wrong thing. And put in a gradable card saver. So you have the true definition of a pack fresh, case fresh, grade ready flagship rookie to do what you want with. But you'll get the most value out of it if you get it graded. But it's completely up to you. We are putting you in a position to get the most value out of it. All right, that does it for those 3 tins. Let me just put this pile aside and we'll keep on moving here. Get into the next three. Put that autofocus back on so you're not blurred up. Yeah, we pulled that last night. We pulled that Betts 51. It's I mean it's a sharp looking card. It's but definitely very strange in chrome form with kind of even a refractor sheen to it. Um, all right. Adjust the camera, and we'll get into the next three here. Home run challenge, Kyle Schwarber for the Cubs. 86, Christian Yelich. And that's one of the nicer chromes you can pull. Mike Trout, 70 years of tops for the Angels. That's it. Get that off there. Nice card for the Angels. Mike Trout. 52 papers. 52 chrome, Max Scherzer. And a garbage pail kit. How dumb is that, Topps? They love printing cards about their own cards. Lewis Robert, second year Cup card for the White Sox. Another Evan White for the Mariners. Another Luis Garcia for the Nationals. And we have an advanced stats that they put backwards, so that helps everyone. For the Oakland Athletics, Matt Olson, numbered to 300. That is number 143 of 300. Again, they call it advanced stats because the stats on it are advanced. They put exit velocity, all crazy statistics. That is why it's called an advanced stats card. And they number them to 300. Standard 86 are 7 years of Topps Chrome for the Angels, Albert Pujols. $52 papers, Luis Robert. $52 Chrome, Joey Votto. Through the years, Ken Griffey. Kyle Lewis. Evan White again. Evan White for the Mariners. Should be Luis Garcia again. Luis Garcia for the Nationals. All right. Again, the 86s are tough to hit. I'm going to put this in a card saver because, again, top 6 guys I think have value in grading. So you will get a grade ready Alec Bohm 86. Our 70 years of Topps, Mark McGwire for the Athletics, Chrome. $52 papers, Casey Mize. $52 Chrome, Josh Bell. And another waste of ink from Topps. Thanks, Topps. All right, that's those 3. Keep forgetting the autofocus. Again, if you are in this break now or any break later, I do combine shipping through, if it's the same product, same day, I can combine shipping. The only thing I can't combine on the tins are multiple tin teams. So I can't fit everything in I can't go Yankees and Cubs from a different break, so I can't combine that at 99 cents is what I'm saying. But I can combine other teams throughout the night. All you have to do is, if you win another team um, in any of the later 3 breaks, just message me through eBay. Tell me what break you were in already and paid for, and just wait for an invoice, and I'll adjust the shipping um, with a combined shipping rate of the 99 cents for any additional team. All right. Here we go with the next 3. Get the focus here. There we go. Good luck. Again, if you're not familiar, the first time you're seeing a tin being broke or haven't broke one yourself, it looks like it does. The first 2/3 of the pack is basically base cards, looking for flagship rookies. Then it looks like about 2/3 of the way in are the insert/hits, and then the last third is back to base cards, where we're looking for flagship rookies. I think that is ink. That's what I thought. That for the Diamondbacks. Dalton Varsho rookie on card. Autograph. For the Diamondbacks. Dalton Varsho rookie. Unnumbered, but on card. 86 design. Blue ink. We go for an auto. Standard 86. Another Angels Chrome card. Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. '52 papers, Alec Bohm and Dylan Carlson. '52 chrome, Fernando Tatis. Die cut, Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Joey Bart for the Giants. Rainbow foil, for the Yankees, team card. Standard 86, George Brett. And our 70 years of Topps for the Orioles is Frank Robinson. Always do a recap at the end of our break, so we'll be recapping the hits in case you miss anything. 52 papers, Joe Adell. 52 chrome, Nate Pearson. And stars in service, Justin Verlander. Kyle Lewis. Home run challenge, Christian Yelich for the Brewers. Gold, Nick Neidert, rookie for the Marlins, numbered out of 2021. It is number 895 of 2021. 86 standard Goldschmidt, and our 70 years of Topps is a Mike Piazza for the Mets. It's an interesting chrome card. Looks really, actually looks really nice. $52 papers. 52 chrome, Steven Strasburg. More wasted ink from Topps. All right, let me clean this up here and we'll get into the next three. All right. Going into the three Bryce Harper tins. And And then there are 4 of the Javi Baez and 4 of the Bellingers left. Just so everybody knows where we're at. One sec there, because I gotta load that chat, because that chat doesn't show me who I'm talking to, which is weird. It dual chats. So that's Tony. All right, Tony. Is this the other half of the case? No. The other half of the case, you were in the Facebook member break. I'm saving that other half of that case to fill just on the Facebook group. This is the second half. I opened half of a fresh case last night. This is the second half of that case. But the second half of that break that you were in, I'm saving for the Facebook members. I have it actually up as a random right now. Just so you know. All right, here we go with the next 3 tins. It's so strange, Tony. It's the same thing. I think we have probably 12 Evan Whites through the case, and well, here's another Luis Robert. There's probably 15 of these through the entire case. And the top guys right now, I got 1 Jo Adell. Where the opposite is of the hangers. The hangers you load up on flagship. The tins, I don't know. This is the second case I'm opening, and it's the collation doesn't seem to favor, of course, the 6 rookies that we do. 86 standard Vlad Jr. Our 7 years of Chrome is Strasburg for the Nationals. Yeah, it's. I thought maybe it was just the one case, but literally this case is identical to the case we broke the other night on Facebook. It's loaded with Evan White and Luis Garcia. 52 papers. There's a nice 52 chrome Juan Soto for the Nationals. So, I don't know. It's a little surprising to me. Again, this is not a Mike Trout autograph. This is a picture of a card that has a Mike Trout autograph on it. Last night there was some confusion because I had a blue parallel of the Mike Trout 1/1 through the years card, and everybody went crazy and thought it was real. And I explained to them to come back down off the cliff that it's not what it is. It must, Tony. It must go in runs, but this is the second case that, and this is the second half of the case. The first half last night, I think there was one Pache and one Dalbec or something. I've yet seen an Alec Baum base card. Kyle Lewis second year, but I've seen Kyle Lewis and Lewis Robert in every other pack. I've seen Evan White and Luis Garcia in every other pack. Rainbow foil for the Giants, Chadwick Tromp. 86 standard Chipper Jones. And our 70 years of Topps Chrome is Alex Bregman for the Astros. $52 papers, Joey Bart. 52 Christian Yelich, Chrome. Through the years, Cal Ripken. See, it always comes off one card and then one of the top rookies, and then that's it. But it's like once out of every 5 tins. It's not once every 10. It's like the collation is backwards, where usually the flagship rookies, the 6 guys that we've been pulling, have been in the front. They're now in the back, and then all the back cards are now in the front from the hangers. So, not sure what collation that is. That is a Dylan Carlson, flagship rookie. And last one of these tins. And then we got 8 more. 4 Baez and 4 Bellinger. Javier Baez, rainbow foil. Shane Bieber, 86. And our 70 years of Topps Chrome is Buster Posey for the Giants. This one looks clean. The one we hit last night had like a big dimple across the bat. $52 papers, Lewis Robert. 52 Chrome, Buster Posey. Die cut Ernie Banks for the Cubs. All right, let me get these cleaned up, and then we'll get into the last 8. Let me get you on focused in up there. Move these over here. Got those, and we have these left. All right, here we go with the next 8. Yeah, no superfractor, Tony. Um, did hit a parallel, a red 52 Chrome, but no parallels on the 70 years of Topps yet. The night is still young. Here we go with the next 4 tins. Good luck, everybody. I think Nate Pearson has been in every pack also. There's Luis Garcia for the Nationals. Tony Gwynn, 86. And our 70 years of Topps is Hank Aaron for the Braves. It's a nice chrome card. '52 Papers, Joe Adell. '52 Chrome, Juan Soto, again for the Nationals. I was gonna say, I thought we hit this already, and we did. Die cut, Derek Jeter for the Yankees. Got a gold, Liam Hendriks for the Athletics, number to 2021. That is number 469 out of 2021 gold. And we got a nice 86 Ryan Mountcastle. For Baltimore. Our 70 years at Topps is Al Kaline for Detroit. Hobby's going to be up first. Retail's delayed on Bowman again. They're saying May. That's a whole month, so I don't even know when we're going to see it. But it's going to be priced. Bowman's going to be priced through the roof. I'm just going to give you a heads up. I mean, if you thought prices were crazy previously, wait till you see this Bowman release. It's going to be astronomically priced. 52 Chrome, Rafi Devers, Stars and Service, Edgar Martinez. 86 regular Aaron Judge for the Yankees. And then our 7 years of Chrome is Aaron Judge for the Yankees. $52 paper, Evan White. $52 Chrome, Joey Bart rookie for the Giants. Through the years, Griffey. Last 10 of these 4, and then we got 4 more to go through. Lewis Robert, 2nd year Cup. Nate Pearson again. Chrome, Motor City Mashers for Detroit. 86 Sterling Marte for the Marlins. And our 70 years of Topps is Jacob deGrom. These cards are hot right now. Hot, hot, hot. And deservingly so. Jacob deGrom, Chrome, 70 years of Topps. $52 papers, Mike Trout. And there's a nice 52 Chrome Jo Adell. Die cut Brooks Robinson for the Orioles. That does it for those 4. We'll clean this up and we'll get into the last 4 tins of the break. Get over this mountain of empty tins. Here we go with the final 4 tins of the break. Good luck, everybody. Kyle Lewis. Rainbow foil, Adam Frazier for the Pirates. 86, Don Mattingly. And our 70 years of Topps is a Rafael Devers for the Boston Red Sox. Chrome. .52 papers, Evan White. .52 chrome, Matt Chapman. Stars in service, Yadier Molina. And hey, Alec Bohm. Alec Bohm rookie. Yeah, Mattingly's always been a fan favorite. I think just a collector's likable guy. Kind of feel like his rookie card started the craze of chasing a rookie card back in the 80s. Lewis Robert. Um, Gold for the Kansas City Royals. Maikel Franco out of 2021. .196 out of 2021. Yeah, I mean, before that, I mean, what was it? The '84 Donruss that everybody went crazy for Mattingly. That was like the toughest one to find. I think that was like the first time that you saw a real rookie card in the moment kind of go berserk. Aquino, Rainbow Foil, 86, Josh Bell, and 7 years of Topps, Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. .52 papers, .52 chrome, Nate Pearson. 7 years of Topps, Albert Pujols, the regular paper. We already pulled the chrome. Mike Trout. Kyle Lewis. Evan White should be coming up. There he is, Evan White. Luis Garcia. All right. We got a 70th year anniversary platinum card parallel for the Oakland Athletics. James Kapanen. There's a lot of N's there. Kapralenian. Go with it. That's 33 out of 70. Again, this is the insert that they put in for the 70-year anniversary of Topps. Numbered to 70. You can see the 70 years in the border. It's a nice low parallel of a rookie for the Oakland Athletics. Then they gave us a blue, which is a parallel. A blue die cut of Albert Pujols. Unnumbered, but is considered a parallel. Vladdy Jr. 86. And a nice Tatis 70 years of Topps. Chrome. It's one of the nicer ones also. Nice Tatis for the Padres. 52 papers. Joe Adell. I think they're starting to mess with us now. Another Juan Soto. Let's leave this one and put it because I'm almost out of top loaders here, and we'll get through this. Ronald Acuna through the years, and another Alec Bohm. Alec Bohm, flagship rookie. And last tin of the break. And that's upside down. Another Lewis Robert. Another Evan White. Another Luis Garcia. Brandon Nimmo for the Mets, rainbow foil, 86 Barry Larkin, and our 70 years of Topps Chrome is Brooks Robinson for the Baltimore Orioles. .52 papers, Joe Adell. 52 chrome, Pete Alonso. Through the years, Cal Ripken. That'll do it for the break. Let me clean this up. We'll do a recap. Auto focus on there. All right. Recap. As I said, I was pulling cards aside, secondary, rookies, chromes, rainbow foils, etc., etc. Those are the pile there. That goes to sorting after the main sort. There was a unnumbered blue parallel. Let me take that autofocus off now. Of our Pujols blue unnumbered. Yeah, just if you can message me just through eBay, because it's a lot easier for me to invoice, because once I close this down, then I lose track of everything. So if you could do that for me, it would be great. All right, gold cards, number to 2021. We had 4. Maikel Franco for the Royals, Liam Hendriks for the Athletics, rookie Nick Neibert for the Marlins, and a gold Bo Bichette Future Stars for the Blue Jays. Let me put these down here because they're part of this. Numbered cards, we had 1 green foil numbered out of 499 for the Padres. We had 1 advanced stat, Matt Olson for the Oakland Athletics, numbered out of 300. And we had 1 of the Platinum Anniversary, numbered to 7 for the Athletics also. Number 33 of 70. Rookie James Kaprielian. I don't know. Oakland. Sorry for beating up that name. I don't know. We had 152 chrome parallel red for the Cubs, Javier Baez. That's numbered out of 70. That's 5 of 70 parallel. We had 1 autograph on card for Arizona, Dalton Varsho, rookie, 86. And we had, let me pull these off here. We had 186 Evan White, rookie. We had 152 chrome, rookie, Joey Bart. And then we had 3 Juan Sotos. The other one is in the top of the pile. That'll get put into a top loader together before it gets shipped out to you. The top rookies, Joe Adell. We had 152 chrome, Joe Adell. And 1 flagship, Joe Adell. Grade ready. In a card saver pack fresh. We had 1 Dylan Carlson, flagship rookie. We had 1 Ryan Mountcastle, 86, rookie. And Alec Bohm, we had 2 flagship grade ready Alec Bohm and 186 Alec Bohm. Now for our 70 years of Topps. Trying not to blind you with this light. Brooks Robinson for the Orioles, Gleyber Torres for the Yankees, Rafael Devers for the Red Sox, Jacob deGrom for the Mets, Aaron Judge for the Yankees, Al Kaline for the Tigers, Hank Aaron for the Braves, Buster Posey for the Giants, Alex Bregman for the Astros, Steven Strasburg for the Nationals, Mike Piazza for the Mets, Frank Robinson for the Orioles, Shohei Ohtani for the Angels, Mark McGwire for the Athletics, Albert Pujols for the Angels, Vladdy Guerrero Sr. for the Expos/Nationals, Bryce Harper for the Phillies, Andrew McCutchen for the Phillies, really nice Mike Trout for the Angels, and a nice Tatis for the Padres. All right, that wraps this up. Again, if you're in any of the other breaks, just message me through eBay. I'll be able to adjust shipping. Invoices will be sent out shortly. Hope to see you again. Appreciate everybody getting in. If I don't see you again tonight, have a good night, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks.